Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today's topic object in Java. In my previous lecture, I only tried to make you understand how does classes and object play the important role inside the program. In this video, I would like to focus over this. Here I will try to clear the concept about object. What is object and how can we create and use object inside the program. Okay. So at first, what is object? Object है क्या? In the simple way, we can say that an object is a real world entity that state and behavior. What is class? Then a class is a group of objects which have common properties. Notice over this. What is class? So this is the group of objects which having common properties. For example, if you notice over marker, table, chair, bench, book, whiteboard, blackboard, laptop, projector. What is that? That's having the common properties. That will call the group of that particular class. If you try to design class, then at first think about object that will be created from that class type. Suppose if you like to create a class as a student, then at first you need to think about object that will be created for this class type. Will what? Like ID, name, you may write here. Okay. If you try to create class, any particular class, you may write here. So then definitely you will have to write here the instance variable regarding this class. So at first things the object knows and things the object does. This is the part. Object knows and this is the part object does. So if you design a class, then at first think about the object that will be created from that class type. If here I also create the next class like button, then this is the area object knows, जो कि object जानता है, and this is the area object does. So this part is called method. Method, the object does, and this part is called the instance variable of this class. Okay. So making your first object, if you try to create, if you try to use an object, then you need two classes. Okay. One for the type of object that you want to use and other to test your new class. I will also try to make you understand after using a simple example. So if you try to create an object, अगर आप object को create करना चाहते हो, तो then at first you need two classes. आपको दो classes की जरूरत होगी. One for what? One class is for the type of object that you want to use. Okay. And one other class is to test your new class. और जो दूसरा क्लास जो हम क्रिएट करेंगे फॉर व्हाट? टू टेस्ट योर न्यू क्लास. Where the tester class where you put main method. The another class that you create as the testing purpose where you will have to put main method. जहां पे हम main method को रखेंगे. As you know that in the Java program there are only one method. वहां पर हम केवल एक ही main method का यूज करेंगे. However, we can also use multiple classes inside the single program, but we use only single main method. Okay. And in that main method, you create and access object of your new class type. Main method के अंदर हम लोग करेंगे क्या? तो मेन मेथड यू क्रिएट एंड एंड एक्सेस ऑब्जेक्ट, वहां पर हम ऑब्जेक्ट को क्रिएट करेंगे और एक्सेस करेंगे ऑफ योर न्यू क्लास टाइप, वेयर द टेस्टर क्लास हैज ओनली वन जॉब, टेस्टर क्लास के पास केवल हमारा एक ही जॉब है, वो क्या है, तो टू ट्राई आउट द मेथड एंड वेरिएबल ऑफ योर न्यू ऑब्जेक्ट क्लास टाइप. Yeah, I would also try to make you understand after using example. Oh, here, simple here, short notes I write about constructor. I will also try to make you understand about constructor in detail in my next video. Simple here, focus over that. Constructor is what? So this is the unique method that are used to initialize class object. Okay. So if you try to create an object, then you will have to follow the step. The first one, you need to create a first class, and the second, you will create class as the test drive. Okay, where you call method and instance variable according to your requirement. Okay, here you call method and instance variable according to your requirement, and also create object. Okay, so now notice over this. For example, simple, if you try to create a class as the name dog, so at first think about the variable, the mandatory variable. So here, size, breed, color, name. This is what? This is instance variable for this class. Okay. Now, what does this object to work? This is what? This is method. Okay. So now notice over this. Suppose here you write class dog type. Okay. The first initial letter should be capital. So inside this class, write like size, breed, name, etc. You may type here, and also declare here data type according to requirement. So as the integer, string. Okay. This is what? This is variable. This is variable of this class. Clear? Now you may also use method. Okay. So we can write here void but. This is what? This is method. Okay. And inside we can write a statement that we need to print. So here we write system dot out dot println. Okay. A statement that you need to print. So here you write anything. Now close your method. Now close class. So here, if you need to create an object, then at first here I create a first class. This is first class. Now we need to create a second test class. So here again I create class dog test drive, and in this test class we use main method. So here I write public a static void main string args. Okay. Now inside the main method, now we create object. So here we write dog d equal to new dog. Okay, class name as the constructor. I will also try to make you understand in detail about this in my next video. So now you may call your instance variable, and this is what? This is method. This is method. Here I create two class, the first here and second here as the testing class. Okay. Now here you may call your instance variable or your method according to your requirement. So here I use dot operator. This is dot operator. Size, you may set here size anything. Okay. And dot, you may also set here name according to your requirement, and also call method by the help of dot operator. You may also call here method bulk. Okay, this is what? This is dot operator, and this is what? Here I create object for this class. Okay, and here I call मेथड. यहाँ पे हमने क्या किया? तो मेथड को कॉल किया by the helping of dot operator. Okay. Now close this. The first closing for the main method and the second for class. So here you may notice that here I create the first class only for create object variable or method, okay, according to program requirement, and the second class as the test drive. Here we create object and also call instance variable and method in the main method. As you know that in the Java program everything goes in class. आप जो भी लिखते हो कहाँ जाता है? क्लास में जाता है. बशर्ते योर फाइल शुड हैव डॉट जावा एक्सटेंशन. आपके फाइल के पास डॉट जावा एक्सटेंशन होना चाहिए. ओके. नाउ your JVM, after compilation, JVM load your class file and then it will execute everything that will present inside your main method, जो कि आपके main method के अंदर होगा. ठीक है. Here I also like to use a second example only for the understanding purpose. This is the common example. Suppose you try to create a class as a video. Okay. So now think about the common variable regarding this. What? Here I can use title, okay, category, and rating. Okay. Now fix the data type. So here I use string, and int. Okay. This is what? This is variable. This is variable. Okay. Now let us try to use a method. Now think about method. What method we will have to use here? So simple. Here I use void play. According to your requirement, you may use also any another method. Okay. And inside this method, I need to print system.out.println playlist. Okay. Now this for method and this closing for class. Here I create first class. Okay. Where I declare our variable and method according to our requirement. Now here I use second class as the test class. So again I write here class video test. Okay. Now inside this, in the tester class, I use main method. So here I write public a static void main. You may also create multiple class inside the program. It is not mandatory. Only here you write class. You may write anywhere. Okay. So public static void main string args. Now inside this, now we try to create object for new class. So here I create object video 1 equal to new video. Okay. Now by this object, we can call any instance variable according to our requirement, and we can also set the content regarding variable. Okay. So here I'm going to call the first one title, and you may write something regarding title. Category, you may write something regarding category, and you may also call method. Method is what? One dot play. Okay. Now close main method. Now close testing point. Okay. So here after compilation, Java load at first your class file. Now it will try to execute every statement that will present inside the main method. Okay. It will execute until the statement will not end. Okay. Here notice over that one dot title, then it's call title variable. One dot category, again call category variable, and one dot play method, here it's called play method. So here dot operator working as call to method and set variable, and here I create object. Clear? So now I will try to make you understand after using. At first I need to create here first class. So here I create class video. Okay. Now inside this, now I declare the variable. So first string title, string category. Okay. Now here the method void play. Inside this method I need to print playlist. Okay. Now this for method and this for class. Now again we create new class as the test class. So here I create class. Now inside the main method I will try to create object for the new class. So here I write video 1 equal to new video. Okay. Now I will try to call the variable. So one dot title equal to, here you may set the title playlist, and the next category education. Okay. Now here I am going to call the next variable rating. So 1 dot rating equal to method is what? Play. Now close for the main method and this for the class. Now try to save your file. You need to save your file after using .java extension. VIDEOTEST. Okay. Now save this. Now window R. Here I am going to open command prompt and try to compile this file. At first I need to compile this file. So here I write Java C. The file name is what? Video test1.java. Okay. Now press enter. Have not any error. So we can run this. Here I write Java video test1. Clear? Now press enter. Now here you may notice that it's print playlist. It print playlist. Okay. Because inside the main method I have called play method. Okay. So it's clear. Everything that you write inside this. Everything that you write inside this will print. So here I am going to copy it. Copy this. Now paste, paste, paste. Okay. Paste. Playlist. Here I am going to print for what? Title plus title. Here I am going to print for what? Category. Now save this. Control S. Now run this. So at first again we need to compile this. So right here Java C video test1 dot java dot. Now press enter. Yeah, I have not any error. So Java video test1. Now press enter. So you may notice that it's print, which is in your play method. Okay, it's print like as. Suppose you want to create next another object, then simply here write video 2 equal to new video. Okay. Now in this case you may call again 2 dot the variable title. You may set also according to your requirement, just say Java playlist. Okay. Now 2 and here I am going to call again play method inside this. Okay. Now need to save this. Okay. So control S. Now again you may try to run this. So window R cmd. Now again try to compile this. So Java C video. This is case sensitive, so you will have to notice over a spelling. Okay. Dot Java. Now press enter. Yeah, compiled successfully. Now type the class name. So test video, perhaps here I am, video test 1. Now press enter. Now notice that in this case it's print, which is in your play method. Okay, I'm not going to type here again and again. Okay, only here I call inside the main method, it's print. You may also use multiple method and you may call inside main method. So thank you. Thank you for watching this. In my next video, I will also discuss detail about object. Thank you. Thank you for watching this.